everyone, this is Kathy. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm here today with a Create With Me to make this cute journal with the adorable hidden paper clip that I learned on Pink Monarch Prints website. And it came in an August kit that they have. Let me show you. It has a lot of flip out little pockets. And it holds so much more than you would think. Made a little waterfall pockets. And it's made from 2 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock, double-sided. And I showed you how to make a larger folder using the technique, the no-sew technique. So I'm going to use it again, but to make this smaller journal. So let's start out with our 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. And I'm going to cut these in half. I'm going to cut it down to 6 by 6. Just like that. So that gives me 4 pieces of 6 by 6 paper. I'm sorry, 6 by 12, not 6 by 6. And I'm going to take each piece and fold it in half. Make it nice and crisp. So now I have a 6 by 6 double page. Do the same thing here to each of the 4 pieces of 6 by 12. Fold it in half and make it a 6 by 6 double page. And I think I'll fold this one like this. I want to make sure they line up pretty well. Okay, so now I have 4 double-sided 6 by 6 pieces, and I'm going to take the first piece and I'm going to cut the first piece, mark it and cut it, and I'm going to use a ruler for this and a pencil, and I'm going to mark on the folded side 1 inch down. And the same thing, 1 inch down. I'm going to take this piece and from the mark at each end, I'm going to simply cut a sliver out. And what I'm simply doing is opening up the fold so that I end up with something that looks like this. Okay, I'm going to make this just a tad bigger. There we go. And I have something that looks like that. Now the other pieces, I'm also going to mark 1 inch from either end. So 1 inch and 1 inch. Probably the only time I ever use a ruler. Okay, now I'm going to cut from the edge of the paper to the mark, both on the top and the bottom. Right down the fold. So now I have something that looks like that. Same thing here. And here. And last but not least, okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these pieces and I'm going to put them inside of each other. Open them up, and I'm going to roll them from the bottom opening to the top, just loosely. This allows it to get into the opening on this piece. Try not to tear it. And we're going to slide it in so that the opening is on either side. And I'm just lining them up. And I'm going to put this on the outside, and now I'm going to reinforce the edge with some tape. Burnish that well. Get it into the spine there. And trim it. trim it a little better. Okay. Now I'm going to open it up. Oh, it still needs trimming. Open it up. And do the same thing down the middle of each page. Burnish it. Make sure you get in the spine. My fingers aren't working today. Well, that wasn't a very good tape job. But it'll do. Okay. Trim it. I'm going to try this one again. Okay. One last crisping. And now I have the folder done. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the flip pockets. And I have a bunch of these cut out. that I'm going to use. And I'm going to fold them. Set this aside. And these already have a flap on them for the hinge. And I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I am going to fold them all just in case. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do before I glue them is I'm cutting off the bottom hinge. It was the bottom thing for the pocket. I don't need that. I'm just going to just glue it straight across. Actually, I think before I do that, I'm going to score these. It'll be a little easier. Okay. Now we can fold this and glue it. A small bead of glue down the bottom. Okay, next I need to ink them up. Okay. Next, take this and add some to the front. Those will go together. I like this one. Add some glue to the flap. I'm going to put this right about there. These will go together. Travel. Let's use this together. Oh. Okay. I want it to come off. And let's put perhaps these. We'll put that there. Here. And we'll do 3. Okay, so we'll put this one right about there. Again, putting glue on the outside of the flap. One. This will go underneath it, about right there. And last but not least, this one will go about right there. think what I'm going to do, no, I was going to put a string, but anything I put in the pocket will impede the string. So if I put something, no, we'll leave it like that. Okay. I also have some larger pockets. This one. Okay, I'm just going to glue this together down the side and the bottom. Ink it up a bit to hide the white here. And then glue this whole thing down. I'll put it on this side. And let's see, perhaps we'll add a pretty try to make this into a belly band. Or maybe a tuck. And just a little side pocket. And maybe cut around this to make a little tuck spot. I can put into the corner. Okay. And a couple more flips. And one more flip. Like that. And whoops. And one last pocket for the back. And glue that together. I love the images on these. I think they're so pretty. Cut this off a little bit. Okay, I think I like this side. There goes my Poochie again. He was revving up. Okay. So far, this is the base of my folder. And in our next video, I'll be finishing it up and decorating it. And making and adding the hidden paper clips, finishing the cover. So thank you for following along. And I hope you join me next time when we finish it up. Have a good one. Bye.